did you feel any of that kind of pressure that you were desiring, and did it help your game two performance?
Just pressure on myself. Um, just, I asked a couple guys on the team, some coaches, how can I be better? And they all told me I played well, but just critiquing myself, I knew I could be better on both ends of the floor. And just wanted to come out with the mindset tonight to be aggressive and to help my team on both ends of the floor and do whatever I have to do to help us get the win.
Hey, Anthony, what did you see on tape from that first game about the way the Portland was playing defense and just how packed into the paint they were, and if there was an adjustment that you had to make, if at all?
Well, they were packing the paint because they were forcing us to make shots, and we didn't make shots game one. Tonight, guys got back in the rhythm, made some shots, and we were able to get to the paint. Then, after we seen the ball, go from three a couple times, which opens the floor for everyone. And so we just gotta stay locked in, keep taking the time, especially when we catch the ball on the three, and continue to knock them down, which is going to open up the paint for post-ups or drives. And then when they do come to help, making the right pass, the extra pass to open shooters to knock down more shots. So the difference in the game was just us making shots, and then I think we did a great job defensively. And I think they had 88 points, and it's a team who's been very hot from three, from mid-range, from the free throw line, and to come out and do what we did defensively. Even in game one, I think we played phenomenal defensively. We just had some mental mistakes towards the end, two on my part, but tonight we came out with a sense of desperation, a sense of urgency on the defensive end, and was able to turn a lot of those stops to fast break points.
Hey, what's the biggest key for you defensively as the secondary defender on either Lillard or McCollum when they're coming out screen roll action? And what do you have to focus on as help?
Just being up, those two guys, especially Dame, likes that deep ball three. And so just being up, trying to take that away and make those guys, beat us with scoring twos. They're a really great three-point shooting team, and we just try to take those shots away and make somebody else beat us. But if they do, have the ball in their hands, force them into the 2-point area, and live with a contest. And if they make it, then we tip our hats to them. But we really want to focus on taking away that three.
Kyle Boone?
AD, you had a couple shots from mid-range in the first quarter that weren't falling. It seemed like you made a point to kind of attack the basket more. And then that third quarter, down your touch, I think you had that first possession where you dribbled up and did the point of injury. Does getting to the rim and sort of getting that touch there affect or correlate to what you can do in your deeper shots later in the game, build your confidence, anything like that?
I just tried to be more aggressive and take my time on shots. I felt like in game one I was off balance a lot. The two shots I had in the mid-range in the first quarter I actually liked. It was inside the paint. I just missed them. And then just staying confident in my shot, honestly. Trying to get to the free throw line and attack the basket as well, and find guys that make a play for myself. So just being more aggressive and not just settling for the jumper, but also getting to the basket, finishing and playing through contact and not looking for a whistle. We're just going to finish, and then if the refs blow a whistle, then they do. If not, take my time in finishing, and then that kind of just, opens up the floor for me when I'm driving and be able to knock down the mid-range, for guys to kind of fall back a little bit to kind of stop that, which leaves the three open. So just kind of playing what the defense gives me and taking the right shots.
Joe Garden?
Anthony, when you're playing in a game like that, you're dunking on them, smothering them defensively, and Dame can't get loose, do you feel the other team's spirit change? Do you feel energy start to drain, momentum shift, that kind of thing?
Anytime, you're not performing well, your energy, always changes, but, with us, we want to take away their confidence as early as possible, because they can get going very quickly, especially Dame, him and CJ and Melo, so we try to do as much as we can to limit those guys early, if they coming off shoot, it's going to be a tough shot. It's going to be in your face, and if you make it, then, hats off to you, which they can. But, we have to make sure that we're doing everything we can defensively to kind of limit those guys. And, and also on the offensive end, putting them in actions to, kind of tire them down because, those guys are elite scorers. And as much as we can to, as they go on the offensive end and try to attack us, we have to do the same thing and, just trying to make it get tough for those guys all night.
Mark Medina?
Anthony, when you talk about playing aggressively in games, are there things you do in particular during the day as far as your routine or pregame warm-up that you think is pretty instrumental to get you in that mood?
Nothing really changes. My routine has always been the same, so there's nothing that's really changed. It's just a matter of going out and doing it, and I think guys know, especially Bron, he didn't say one word to me today, but he kind of already, he kind of knew. He saw the look on my face from the beginning. But it's just a matter of going out and doing it, and just playing with a lot of energy and effort, which you can control. I can control how hard I play, how much effort I play with. I can't control about, shots being made. But I can control how I play on the defensive end, and I can control my energy and effort.
All right, Tanisha, I think you have a few on your end.
Yeah, last three. Melissa?
Hey, AD, mentally speaking, with everything going on, did you feel like you needed a performance like this and the team needed a win like this?
I just feel like we need to win. We don't want to go down 0-2 in the series, and our entire mindset the entire season has been never lose 2 in a row, and we just wanted to come out very scrappy, kind of the same way we did in Game 1, and just have a lot of confidence in making shots. But we never want to go down 0-2 in the series, and it was a must-win game for us, and we played that way. Played with a sense of desperation and a sense of urgency, and like I said, to be able to hold that team, the 88 points, who've been playing extremely well in this bubble. Officer rating is off the charts. It's great for our team, great for our defense, but it's still one game, and we got 3 games to go, or 3 more wins to go, and we just want to make sure we come out with the same energy we did tonight.
Anthony, you mentioned that you asked coaches and teammates about your game 1. They thought that you played better maybe than the stat line, at least offensively. Said when you went back and looked at it though, what did you find that you didn't think was up to your standard, and how did you work to change that tonight?
Defensively, it was plays on the defensive end that I usually make. I was hesitant in rotations. They were getting a lot of easy layups at the rim, offensive rebounds. And that's all a effort thing, energy thing. And so I just try to make the adjustment to just play free. I know the reads and I know the rotations that I have to make, and we're all on the string tonight. But me just talking to the team and kind of being that defensive anchor that I've always been, just kind of helped the entire team tonight.
Last question, Lauren?
Hey, G, quick question from LA. I know that LeBron mentioned just a moments ago comparing you to, or not comparing you, but putting you in the category of some of his former teammates and Kyrie and Dwayne Wade. And what has the relationship with LeBron been like for you to kind of enable you to have the confidence and make sure that you guys are clicking on all cylinders when you're down, 0-1 in a series?
I was really down on myself after Game 1. Like I said, I didn't feel like I performed to the level I needed to, and he let me have my moment, and kind of get on myself. And then, he talked to me and said I was fine. He said it was one game, and as a guy who's won multiple championships and been in these situations before, he knows what to expect. He knows what to expect from his teammates, and he just kind of was there for me to kind of encourage me and keep me level-headed, because it was just one game, But our relationship has been great, the entire season. I just kind of just been leaning on him to this entire season and just trying to figure out the tricks and trades of playing with a guy, like him and, a team like this. And it's been fun. It's been great. The on-court chemistry is clicked from day one. Off-court chemistry, I mean, you guys see it all the time on social media and stuff, how close we are. But on-court, I never played with a guy, of his caliber. And to be able to have the success that we're having so far is great. And just kind of, he's just been standing in my ear about everything, especially through, the playoffs right now. He's seen it all. In the 25 years he's been playing, so he's kind of just been there for me and just supporting me and just kind of guiding me through this entire process.